accident flows.
So many people say, like, "Oh, you're the dude on the website." I'm like, "That's tradition. Yeah, we sell fish."
Wanted.
Hello.
Yeah, buddy. Glad you made it, Josie.
I know.
Hello there.
Is that it? Nobody left sleeping in there?
I'm the chef.
All of these chefs.
I gotta make my hair. You got a hat? Everybody got a hat?
Looking pretty official there, Bob.
Love the hat, huh?
Gotta be the hat.
I put my stuff on the
Hey, Mike. Team Bud Light right here. This is Team Bud Light. Okay?
Perfect.
Just make sure it's you.
It was a nice try. Good luck to you. Looks like they're strategizing.
Team number one. Yes, we're team number one. Just have green and red. Christmas, Merry Christmas. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I think.
I think I got it. Shoes and all.
Thank you.
It is.
Let's do this. Carolee, where's your camera? Gotta do it this way. Okay. We'll do that. Two.
Team 3, studying.
Other than the word slip, I got it.
There it is. That must mean getting both.
Team 2, studying. Team 2 on the study. You're lucky you guys got a recruit, I'm just saying.
I'm saying
Just throwing that out there.
you gotta come back this way.
Y'all owe me.
There you go.
Y'all owe me. You guys got a professional recruit.
Well, thank you.
One that actually gets paid. Don't worry, Josie. This is the most difficult part of the whole thing. All right, Team 1. Team 1, ready to get busy? Team 1.
I'm gonna have another
Team 1.
God, that sucks.
Eventual winners, Team 1.
Yes, we're the ones.
We got power. I don't know if we're gonna wager or anything.
No, I don't. Team 1.
Team 1. Team Green in the house.
That's what I'm talking about.
I wanted to see how stupid I look in my hat, but I can't look.
You're gonna after you
There
watch
you go.
this.
Can I see? Oh, that is stupid.
Nice.
She looks stupid in her hat. I know. Love you.
So happy. Doing all those strawberries?
We are doing all these strawberries.
Just checking.
You might do a few and then I'll just finish them, but we'll get you started. So can you guys listen at the same time that I'm...
We're multi-task.
Alright, so we're gonna make marble strawberries. And so we have dark chocolate and white chocolate. Is there anybody here that doesn't like chocolate chip strawberry?
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding? I know, right?
Get out.
No, it's the only one. That's what kind of.
We have one.
You have one? No strawberry for you?
We asked you this.
It's all right. There's always cheese for Rod.
We're on video, dude. We're on. I don't want to stab my finger.
Alright, so I put the dark chocolate in. I have dark chocolate in all three of these bowls, and each table will get this chocolate. And then I'm just going to put a little bit in here, and I'm just going to put like a couple different dollops of the white chocolate. You know, since I have white chocolate in my hand here, I want to tell you something that's really kind of cool. I thought it was really neat that when we did a chocolate tasting class one day, and it really wasn't like, here's a chocolate bar, let's taste it. What it was is the different things that you could use chocolate with. And we were doing like chili con carne, and we did some cornbread. Well, I decided that we weren't going to use the butter in the recipe for the cornbread, and we weren't going to use the milk. We used white chocolate instead. Best cornbread I've ever had in my life. So give it a try. It's awesome. Like use like the butter. Use the butter 1-to-1, like between sugar or chocolate and the butter. All right. Please. Thanks. All right. So take the little green top, pull it a little bit. All right. What most people do is they'll dip the whole thing in there at once, and then they stick it down, and it's something called feet, so I'll just do it real quick, just to kind of show you. Come on, it's got to happen. Oh, there it goes. All right, and it's a lot of, we call it feet, and it's because the chocolate went like this at the bottom. All right, well, I'm anal, I'm a pastry chef, so can't let that happen. So what we do instead is we swipe it like this instead. See how the back is missing? Now, what you can do is just do a little bit, scrape the back, but then when you put it down, tip first, and then slide it. And the chocolate will go to the back, and you don't have to worry about it. Alright? Those are beautiful. Any questions?
If you leave it on there, the chocolate's gonna.
I did. Yeah, you gotta get in, man.
Everybody's got to do one.
You can always move it too.
Oh,
Good chip and lollipop.
you guys first. Triple F first.
Hey, come on, your family. Get you happy as in it.
Double dipping.
I don't know, I kind of like that one.
Look at my flame. Because that's mine.
Ah,
Just want to eat one.
awesome. Hey,
Set up, right?
hey. No dipping your fingers in there.
This one now?
No. This is all about injection. There's no dipping.
No injection.
No injection. Oh yeah.
Hey, Carlos, that was a mix-up for the skirt.
Black and white cookie.
Mike, you gonna do yours?
Feel free. I want to know who's that messy one in the middle there.
How we doing?
You know, how did I know? Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Any more strawberries? Oh, there you go.
Hey, how come you guys got all the big ones?
But thank you
More
very
than
much.
We got big ones. We got big ones. That's why, man. We're sensitive company guys. There's one more here.
You slid in the
Well, my company is not going to put you guys got slammed. So
Oh yeah.
I got no time. in order to really do anything at those events, you gotta go.
Yeah. You guys do, exactly.
It's an all-inclusive food service company, so we do anything that has to do with food. I do a lot of private chef stuff. I have a lot of private events. I've got a couple of corporate attorney's office in the state.
I don't know if you can see on there, but that's all I have left. Maybe
That's a whole bottle.
that's a whole bottle I reduced it down to. That's maybe 6 tablespoons.
How long does that take?
That took like 30 minutes
30 minutes?
on high.
And when
You just can't walk away from it. You have to keep an eye on it.
It's real potent right now, right?
It's real strong.
Yes, sir.
So
you have to keep stirring it, or you just let
No,
it
just
go?
keep
no, you let it reduce down to a syrup consistency. Where it coats the back of the spoon. It's called nappy, not nappy, but nappy. You just let it reduce. Reduce down to a syrup consistency. Okay, so we have our reduction, we have our mixed herbs. So, Norma, all kids in the pool except for the fat kid.
Hey, why not?
Because he's always picked last.
He's always picked last, that's why. So, we have our reduction, we have our Dijon mustard, we have our chives, and we have our thyme. All kids in the pool.
Faster.
That's
Gonna eat today.
There you go.
Try one.
Cow boost.
Under pressure.
Now, grab your whisk, and you're gonna start whisking. Oh, hold the bowl right there. There's your bowl. Here's your holder right there. You don't have to hold.
She actually knows how to whisk.
I know. I'm impressed.
I can be the egg.
It's the guys don't know how to whisk. They know the motion, but they don't know how to whisk.
Two for two.
Now we're gonna make our vinaigrette come together. We're gonna start with a couple. Keep whisking. Just a couple drops of olive oil. Now you gotta start beating like it stole something.
Rápido.
Now what this does is help with the emulsification process. Get it started. This is why you only add a couple drops right there at the beginning. You don't sit there and dump all your oil in all at once, or it's never going to come together. Come on, man. What's going on? Get excited over here.
That's just there.
Let's take a look.
Smile, Norma, smile.
Hold it like this. I'll hold it. No, more oil for a little bit. Put it all with bury it.
Can't see now.
It's getting thicker.
What was that?
Now, if it thickens up, you can add to it. You can add a little more champagne to it if you have it, or you just add a nice little white wine to it.
We got some over here if you need it.
Yeah, the champagne over here.
I need an extension.
Need a little more.
Yes. If your daughter could see you now,
I
no.
was gonna say, Jen, if you're loving this, we gotta get you some video.
Oh wait. Trust me, she will.
Yeah, I love it.
So if you look at these leaves now, they're just kind of shiny.
Yeah.
There's plenty of flavor on there. You don't need a whole, cup on your salad. All right, it's not salad soup. It's not salad soup with a side of leaves. It's supposed to be the greens with a side of the dressing.
Norma, wave hello to your daughter.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Dad.
Now, when you plate a salad, it's pretty easy. Nothing too hard to do here. You come in, you go 1, 2, 3. Shake off the excess.
Mike, is the video on?
Nice and high. If you can find the beet top, that's great.
Can you show that technique one more time?
You're gonna come in here. 1, 2, 3. Shake off the excess. You're gonna pile it up nice and high. Okay.
Does anybody know why chefs like things tall?
No.
They don't. I do. Makes me feel taller.
I got a picture. Oh yeah, picture. And one more for Eric. And one more and we're done.
Oh, I'm stacking on plates.
Norma, look up. There you go.
Try my salad.
Looks to be a holdup in the customer service end of things there. What did they give you? They gave you the nuts job.
He's a nut.
There you go.
Remind you of cafeteria time, and this is exactly.
Only if you were unfortunate enough to get detention.
You were always there, huh?
Yeah, I gave good milk.
I know, it's irritating.
Yeah.
First question.
Hello. Hello. Server Mike Chung.
It's too much cheese.
It won't work. If you have it too cold, it won't work. It has to be just right. And how do you know it's just right?
She'll tell you.
You put it on your. You put it on your. You put it on your lip.
If you want a birthmark or a "I'm not so smart" mark, then you can do that. Actually, all you do is do a test batch. And so what I'm going to do is there's a couple ways that you can use to grease it up. First one is you can use like ham spray or canola spray, something like that. You can use clarified butter. Does everybody know what clarified butter is?
Take off the
Okay. What's that?
protein solids to take off.
Yep. All you do is melt down butter very, very slowly. And all the milk solids, the white part, will sink to the bottom. And the top part, the oily part, is what you want. Okay? Another way to do it, which is like the fast way, is to boil the living out of it. And then skim the top. And then it'll reduce itself. And it works very well that way too. So crepes themselves are a thin pancake batter. The difference is that there's no leavening in it. Leavening is baking powder, baking soda. It's got salt. We use a little nutmeg for flavor. Or mace. Mace is a more pure version of nutmeg. Costs about 3 times as expensive. And it's not that easy to make. When you make it, we gave you the instructions, but when you're whisking the milk and the liquid mixture into the dry ingredients, if you don't do a good ratio at the same time, you'll end up with a lot of clumps, and I mean a lot of clumps. You don't want a lot of clumps, because when you go to put them through this fine sieve, there has to be enough flour in the actual batter itself, and if you have the lumps, you're not going to have that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So unlike regular pancake batter where they tell you not to overmix it and so on and so forth because they want lumps, you don't want that for this because you want it as smooth as possible. If you're in a major pinch, you could use one of those little hand mixers if you wanted. But you got to be careful with that only because gluten that's in flour, it's the protein in the flour, gives us its strength and structure. Okay, it'll become very tough. Are you waving to mom?
Or you.
I hope not.
Okay. That works. All right. So once you get started with these, now what you can become real pro and have 6 of them going at once, and it's not a big deal. The first couple usually, it takes a little bit to kind of get used to the actual temperature and all that fun jazz.
How many do you run? Do you run 2 or 3?
When I get flying, I can probably do all 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I've been doing it a while. But even you guys, at the end of the night, you'll be able to do this without a problem. All right, so we're just gonna put, I'm gonna put this in the center. Okay, so put a ladle in the pan and then move it around like this. Now, see how this isn't sticking? You see how it's not sticking?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let that go, and it'll. That's what I call a flop. Okay, the pan's not hot enough yet. This one's probably gonna get a little bit closer to it, to what I'm looking for. Come on. When you're up here and you're able to see it, because I don't know exactly how much you can see up there, but it'll start to set up. You can kind of see where it kind of turns yellow. Okay? Eventually it'll be all yellow, and it'll be yellow instantly. That's how good the pan will be. Okay? When it's like that, it's awesome, because once it's done, you'll know immediately. And it usually takes about 30 seconds. Not quite. See how I'm doing this over the stove or over the flame? There we go. Got it?
Is that ladle kind of portioned out to your hand?
What's that?
You know what size that ladle is? Like you do that pan?
Yeah, this is a 1 ounce ladle, so.
So like if you're using a bigger pan, you'd up the ounce on the ladle?
Right.
Clean dishes. I'm happy to clean dishes. That's easy.
I got something for you to do.
You ready to go? Okay. All right, now make sure if you're ready to go, that you're ready to go, and let's go for it.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Is that enough?
Nope.
No.
Gotta have the whole ladle.
Sorry.
Okay, hold on.
All right, and the minute you put it in there, just dump it like that and move it around. Like this.
Okay. Now what?
Keep it there.
Nope.
We're sending it to your girls so that they know every Sunday.
Okay, watch.
We're gonna make crepes.
See how I'm moving this over the stove?
Dad's making
Keep moving that. You're all right. Don't worry.
Got it. You'll be the crepe master.
All right. See how it starts to turn yellow?
Yep.
When it's all yellow together, I'll get it set up and
What was your comment about cooking both sides?
we're going to put a hot liquid on the inside so it'll cook through all.
Normally would do your flip it?
Yes.
Oh, see, you don't need to do both sides then.
That's it.
If you do both sides,
Am I done? I'm ready to
do
do
both
it.
sides and you overdo it, you just, yeah. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Well done.
You have to do two.
Two?
You gotta go fast, man.
Okay, here we
These are
go.
ready to go.
All right, here we go.
You gotta spray.
All right.
Full ladle. There you go.
Full ladle.
Full ladle.
Here we go.
Swish it around.
Push around. Push around. Push around.
Are we doing
There we
another
go.
one? We're doing- Okay.
All right. As soon as it gets good enough, you can let it sit and then go.
Another one? Here we go.
Oh,
This
you-
is
oh,
work. This
look
is
out,
work.
dude.
I wanted to inject
Dude,
those
I'm so impressed.
strawberries.
Wow, you are so trainable. Man.
Good deal. Keep moving this one.
Might have a new career. Yeah, he's already got it. Okay, well, he's bailed on you now, buddy. It's you're on your own.
I'm taking this one up. Here we go.
There we go. Okay.
This one's I'm going for it.
Oh, can't bang it now because we have more over here.
But I went around the side.
I don't care.
Let it fall out naturally.
Okay.
Let it cook.
Yeah.
A little more? Okay.
Not a whole
Fill
lot.
up the other one, Bert. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Grease first.
I'm seeing this one. Oh, but I'm done, right? Now I'm moving out.
Come on, man.
All right, I'm done. Am I out?
No, you're not out.
How many do I gotta make?
All the
Get it
Oh.
right. You gotta get it
Until the
right.
batter's gone. Doing this job.
Gotta do two at a time, Bert.
Okay, here we
All right,
go.
here we go. This is it. This is your graduation. Right here. Oh, watch it, Bert.
Thank you. Thank you.
There he goes. Damn
Dump
boy.
it and I'll pour it.
Multitasking.
It started on mushrooms already.
He said we look bored.
Yeah. This is what happens when you look bored.
Got anybody else on potato detail?
You're kind of getting ahead of the game. They already started on mushrooms. Oh, I need those mushrooms. That's okay. Oh, you guys are doing mushroom and potato peeling for us. I got it.
That was in Greece.
That looks nice. That looks nice. Let's just see how mine comes out.
I don't know them. I'm big on them people. I don't think they know how to make crepes. Just saying.
Just saying.
Throwing that out there random. That is the face of a serious crepe maker right there. Holy moly. Okay. That's kind of a casual crepe.
I think that's good, man.
Oh, you have overdone it now if it won't come loose.
Oh,
I got the
I do too.
use a spatula in the freaking inbox, maybe.
All right, we have our first fail on video.
Well, I failed first, but it wasn't on video.
Oh, there you go. That's what I said. I got my
There you go. Yep, Yellow's got it. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
You just get your peel on. Look at that. Damn, that's right.
They think we had it.
Oh, wait, this is momentous occasion. Oh my goodness. Can it be? Can it be?
I love crepes, so I can learn how to make them the right way.
Well, you know what? This is like amazing. Carlos. Check it out. Check it out. Look at her. Hey, it's Chef Carlina. Chef Mister, you just need to let Chef Carlina do her thing there. That's pretty good. Uh-oh.
Okay, but I'm messy chef, but I'll clean it up.
All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Oh, back to the fire. Carlina, serious face. Serious chef face. Sure that one's not burning? Sure.
I cook, she clean.
Oh, very well done. Very nice. Look at this. Carlina's on a roll.
Come on, Nick.
Carlina's on a roll.
Next.
Oh, yeah.
Finish
Here
that
we go.
last one.
No more messing around now.
Like top chef. Before today, Carlina didn't even know what a stove was.
See how quick this is in the center? You just needed to do that more.
Okay.
Carlina, meat stove. Stove, meat Carlina.
Absolutely. Not enough flour and it won't happen. Too much flour and it'll be too much. It'll be like a pancake. Like a real thing. That's good.
Oh, that is
I
perfect.
personally think that's more.
That is perfect.
Yeah, I like that one.
Wow. Here, Carlina, close with your crepe. That's right, my crepe.
Yeah, I want to learn to think that way. Because there's those really good strawberries.
Can we go 2 for 2? Oh, false alarm.
Well, it's still wet. It's kind of heavy. Ready? Yeah, it's not ready.
You're right.
On the inside section.
That's good though. That's, I mean, that's a little bit right there. No, but it's like,
That one's too wet.
yeah,
Shiny in the center.
but it's thin.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that one right there is gonna take a little while. It's
Yeah.
too thick.
Very well done. Very nice. Very nice. How you doing?
I don't know. We'll see.
Looking good. Looking good.
Don't pressure Charlie, you're on camera. Well, you know, just gotta dry out a little bit. Good, man. I think that one's fun there. I just want you to go feet. Good. All right.
Good?
Come on, Charlie. Drop it like it's hot.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice one.
That's the way we like it.
That's a nice one.
Huh? Is that the money crate?
That is perfect.
Right. You don't want to go. You don't want to get any more than that though. Because it'll crack when you go to roll it.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, trade secret, huh?
Mental notes.
Give you the key at the end.
I gotta flip my tongue.
Oh, you want to try to flip them? You're not flipping them.
Do whatever the hell you want. Yeah.
Wait out with now.
That's a fail. Massive fail.
Good job. Good job.
I'm saying Crate Master Jason is doing pretty good
That's right.
there.
I agree.
Would you like a special?
Yes, please.
That's only in dealing.
I think mine's is too
Oh,
hard.
very well done.
All right, let's see this. Not like. You think it's scrambled? Let me check it. I got frustrated. I lost my cool.
Yeah. You lost all your cool points. Just let it go.
I'm gonna try to not flip it and just make one.
There's no flipping in crepes.
Yeah.
You just need to unpan it. There you go.
What that needed right there.
Well, you're lucky you got the crepe saver over there.
They don't feel too bad just they get the first one. So it's quick.
Mine's is too hot. Yeah, this one looks good.
Almost.
That's got like
So almost.
Yeah.
You get it to dance a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, that's kind of cheating.
that's why.
That's kind of cheating. No, it's one full ladle.
No, but he said 1.5.
No, somebody lied to you. All right. One and a half. Ours are coming out perfect over there with one. Perfect.
You might have a 1.5 ounce ladle.
Oh, we've just taken you guys down. That's all I gotta say. All right, let's see. Let's see it.
All right,
Let's
Rod,
see
we
it.
have to have
Let's see what you got.
Sorry. For our crew mirrors, that they said this actually did this. Looks like this is really
Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's concentrating. He got thrown off a little bit by Ellen.
Watching it, right?
I am. Let me just see if it comes out as nice as a King Menage a F. You ain't even got any more room on your parchment paper there.
There we go, here we go.
Oh, that's a fail.
No.
All right, we're moving on
There you
to
go.
Ellen.
There you go.
Ellen, we're moving on to
There you
Ellen.
go.
Yeah, Ellen. I just want to know, are you going to fill that with banana or pork?
Adobo.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
No, just, yeah.
Fire the whole time with nothing on.
All right, come on, let me get in it. We're running out of dip.
Nice, that's cool. I already cooked up before I spread it out.
Let me get down,
It's more.
Oh, man.
Mike was sitting over
Even the dip
Mike,
thing did not.
Mike had his on the thing here. He had it sitting on the burner there.
Oh, yeah?
Without a flame on
He
it.
was
He's
cooling
standing
it.
there like this, waiting for it to cook.
And he had no action?
Sorry, Mike.
And Chef Michael here goes, what are you waiting for?
They'll put it on the
I'm waiting
fire.
for it to cook. Well, he said, yeah, you might want to put it on the fire.
Wonder how many. Oh, this one didn't cook. Wonder how many we made so far.
Oh, so that side is down.
Yours is gonna be a thicky, bro.
Oh, Mr. Tip never leaves the top of the cutting board.
There, see? It gets me. So I'm standing over there watching. He puts it on the chopping board. But he has this little, like, square piece of rubber thing on the counter. And then the chopping board. And I'm like, hello, no one on my chopping board is always going all over the place. That was so damn easy.
You need the little rubber thing to stop it from sliding. That's why you need that or a wet rag. Even a wet rag.
Yeah, but hello.
Well, all I want to say is Claudia rocks. She is on it. Okay, finger count. Still got all 10.
There's all the
Make
counts.
sure there's no red in your asparagus, okay?
Yeah, you know, little nail too.
Yeah. I like the colors. Red blonde or fire.
That's what I said. Shredding chicken.
That's okay. Michael doesn't have red nail polish, so we know it won't be him.
Shredding chicken was hella good.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, Preston, he went to 3 at one time, huh?
Good, Preston.
Wow, Josie, that was amazing. I got that one.
You got it? Did you get it?
I got that one.
Jose's house on Sunday for Craig.
Right? Why not?
I totally think so.
Put it here.
Yeah, that's right. Chicken broth do you have?
No, chicken broth.
Just chicken broth.
The mushrooms, chicken broth, garlic, and some sherry. He says you just gotta reduce all the way. You gotta reduce.
And that's just heavy cream. Yeah. You have to stir this at all?
Didn't see that coming.
He said even if it gets a little bit
On the top?
yeah, that's okay. And that was the first thing I asked. He said, it's kind of like milk. He said, you have to worry about it. It's going to get a little creamy.
I like heavy cream. I used to do baking corn chowder and stuff. I use heavy cream.
I've been there.
Where's the sauce? This man.
Here. That's the
Mushroom.
mushroom with the chicken.
My last.
Chicken and what else? The asparagus?
Yeah, I'm not
Well, we need to give our cream a little flavor. Yeah. You guys know our chicken stock in there.
My old dog.
We got going here. I was over here with Carlos, building our sauce for our grapes. Okay. Then, with the mushroom, threw in kind of like, well, probably about 6 tablespoons of butter. Then we threw back in the mushrooms. Then we threw in some garlic, minced garlic. Minced garlic we're not going in first because minced garlic will burn as soon as it will hit that hot butter. We need to add some prickles. Okay, once that was in there, we got that going. We add chicken stock. Brought that to a boil. Then we add almost 2 full quarts of cream. Almost 2 full quarts of cream. We brought that back to a boil. Now down here on this end, some of you witnessed Carlos and I making a roux, which is 1 tablespoon of flour, 1 tablespoon of butter. So we have a little bit here left. Okay.
So good.
That is a thickening agent. I also took some of that roux and made a sauce with that. I took some of the liquid from our chicken, asparagus, and mushrooms and put it here in this pot here, so we have the sauce to go on the top. Okay. One thing you don't want to do is add your asparagus at the beginning. It's the very last thing to go in. That way, your asparagus will still stay crunchy. I don't know how you feel about mushy asparagus, but I do not care for it. Okay. Also on the mushrooms. The mushrooms were sauteed first, and why I did that is so they can keep their shape. You start playing around with them right there at the beginning, they're gonna start breaking down. You're gonna have, instead of whole like slices of mushroom, you're gonna have bits and pieces in a mushroom stew. So it's better to saute those off first. Also, I'm not sure if your recipe call says it, sear off your chicken first. Don't poach it. Searing allows the flavor to be prominent in the chicken. It allows more flavor to be in there instead of poaching. So it's going to be a lot better. And I did not cook it all the way. Some of you were questioning that. It was still raw in the center. So the fish cooking in here. Okay. So we're going to plate real quick. What we're going to top it with is a little bit of sour cream called creme fraiche, sour cream and orange juice.
Or lemon.
Lemon juice, sorry. Alright. Go ahead and whisk that
You
up.
can buy creme fraiche, but if you don't feel like paying the extra $4, just add some lemon. If you can make it the day ahead, that's even better because it gives time for the acid to break everything down.
This isn't a vinaigrette. Come on, leave her alone.
It's whisk, not stir.
That's right.
Any questions about how the crepe technique that Phil showed you? Any questions at all? You can actually go to the store and buy them in the freezer section. Okay.
Once you make them and you make them like that.
Yeah,
Keep them in the fridge.
you can also make these ahead of time, but you can make them in the freezer. What you need to do is make one, have a piece of parchment between each layer and just freeze it.
But then how when you make them in the morning, they're good that night, or
Yeah, you need to refrigerate them. Keep them cold. Okay, then when you're ready for them, bring them out and set at room temp. Then you're ready to go. Good.
Yay, Ellen.
Now, when we're doing crepes, when you're filling crepes, it's not how much you put. A little bit goes a long way.
You see that thing just flying towards you? You need a spoon or anything, brother? Yes. Bigger one? Or?
Like a measuring cup, like a half cup.
Use this as a use this.
Now what you're going to do We're gonna take a couple crepes. Okay. You see how much liquid there is in here? You don't want this to be really loose. You want it to be somewhat on the thick side. That way, when you cut in your crepe, your sauce isn't going to go run all over your plate. You want it to stay inside. Gonna take a little bit. You're gonna roll real quick over, seam side down. Okay. Just like that.
That was my group's crepe. It's pretty.
Thank you.
Must have been come from a green team member. I'm just saying.
Roll off.
Okay.
Yeah, roll up.
You're gonna do the same thing again. Just like that. Okay.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
No,
Wait till you taste them.
there are no rolling machines for these things.
Now you're gonna take a little sauce. Not a whole lot. Just a
27.
flail. Just like a 2-ounce flail. All that.
Where's our garnish?
Take a little creme fraiche here. Right on top. And 3 tips.
There.
Just like this.
Yeah.
Viva la France!
Yeah.
I need one person to do the plates, one person for crepes, one person for filling, one for sauce, one for asparagus, and one for
I think you should be asparagus, bro.
Get in there, Nina. Get in there.
Okay, what are we doing? Okay, what for what?
Give her a job.
Pick me, pick me, pick me. Yeah. Oh, Carlos is back.
I'm in on this
We're
one.
all in.
I just was excited.
This is
the big time.
this is the big one.
do some crazy in the look. So,
Well, hopefully, because they're hard as a rock.
they're so hard. So we need all the bottles, everything cleared off.
Well, that is kind of rocking hard.
It's a lot of work, but it tastes really, really good. It's definitely an entertaining type of thing. So, if you have friends over or whatever, get them to make the crepe itself, and it's kind of interactive. It's fun. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do is individual beef Wellington. Have you ever seen a beef Wellington?
Yes.
Chef Ramsay.
Does anybody watch the Top Chef stuff?
Yeah.
Did you see the Top Chef desserts?
Yeah.
Well, and the dude made it. They made the dessert look like a beef Wellington.
Oh yes. Yeah.
And it looked like so real. That guy's ridiculous. The guy that did that. All right, so we have filet mignon.
That's pretty close. Pretty close.
Okay. So we have beef Wellington, or excuse me, we have filet mignon. Can you hand me that, please? Are we ready to go with this, Chef?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. We have the mushroom duxelle, or duxelle. It's actually duxelle. It's mushrooms, sherry, shallots, cream, butter. Sounds like Paula Deen made it. Right?
Yes.
Tell me I'm wrong. All right, so basically what we did is with the filet mignon itself, we seasoned it with salt and pepper, just kind of basic, and then seared it in a very, very hot pan. And the reason why we want the sear is the same reason why we always want sear. It is not to lock in juices. That is a myth. Okay? You actually lose more moisture by doing that. However, what you do get is a lot of flavor. Okay? Because it caramelizes, it gives you that nice flavor. So that's why we sear it. The next thing, the other reason, is that we don't want it to be 100% raw when we go to bake it. And the reason for that is because if you are like me and you want it more on the rare side, the puff pastry takes 15-20 minutes usually to bake. And if you're in a very hot oven, it's going to kill the meat. Okay, so you have to be very cautious of this. The thinner the piece of meat, the least amount you want to sear it, just because it'll cook all the way through too fast. All right, so we have puff pastry. You can buy puff pastry at the store. The thing with puff pastry though is that when it's frozen, it's frozen. Okay? However, the other thing about puff pastry is that it defrosts just like this. So like the one I had, this one 10 minutes ago, and look how sticky it is already. So I gotta move quickly. All right, so, and these are perfect to start rolling out. It's about medium, like in terms of frozen versus thawed out. So, and I just rolled it out slightly. And the way I always like to do is I like to take the meat and just kind of line them up. So in this case, we'll probably get 6 or 8 out of a sheet. All right, and then I'll just because I need to see what we're doing here.
How long is that puff pastry stuff good after it gets kind of temperature? It goes kind of rubber, huh?
Yeah. You want to use it right away.
Pretty quick, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, can someone hand me a spoon, please? Thanks. Is we need to put the mushroom du sel in the center, just like this. And because we're going to get a little fancy with it, what we're going to do is we're going to pull the, egg wash. Does anybody know what an egg wash is? It's just eggs. It can be egg yolk, egg, the whole egg, or just egg white, and a little bit of liquid, be it water, heavy cream, milk, anything like that. Doesn't really matter. You can use your finger in this, or you can use a brush. You don't want to put too much because then it will do an opposite effect of what you really want it to do. You want it to stick together. And if you put too much, then it won't stick together. Okay? So we're just going to go around the edges like this. Chef, do you like to make it look like a star, or do you like to go all the way around?
I like the star look.
I do too.
It looks
Pretty.
pretty.
Looks pretty. When it goes to puff up, it'll look like a blossom. It's cool. All right, so you just pull up and bring it to the center. So pull the side up, bring it to the center, and stick down a little bit. Bring it up, put it in the center. Bring it up, put it in the center. Okay. And then I just kind of close it off like this. You want to move very quickly though, all right? Now, at this point, it's technically done, but if you want, at this point you can get real fancy with it. You can make like a pie. When you're doing a pie, people put decorations on the top. You can put decorations on the top. In this case, I have a little F.
Hey now.
I get brownie points.
You haven't asked us what F stands for in Triple F, have you?
I don't know. You guys have an awful lot of reasons as to why you call it.
And they're all true.
So, and then we're just gonna put a little bit of the egg wash on it. Put it on top.
That's
and
brilliant.
put it on the sheet tray. All right, so we got to move very quickly. We only have 50 minutes left, and you guys still need to graduate if you pass.
What's that?
So what you need to do is you need to take this back to your table, and we'll get you some containers. You can take a little bit of this, and you need to take as many fillets. Please take as many fillets.
A good spoonful of that.
Yes, produce. Carolee's.
Carolee, you gonna egg wash it?
I'll watch.
You be the form. You make the design.
Go Team Green.
You know that Bob does all the cooking at their house.
Oh no, I've seen Carolee throw down. She takes care of dessert. She's the baker.
She makes some mean chocolate mice. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, no, it's the red velvet Twinkie looking things.
Those chocolate mice were pretty
Those things
amazing.
and her chocolate things, oh god, they're good. Get in there.
That's right. Get the hell out the way. She's on a mission.
My man,
Muy bien. But in the French, c'est bon.
So what was that saying about too many chefs in I don't know, I'm just something I heard once.
Mandy chefs, c'est une question.
There you go.
Too many.
Too many.
And then
Too
of
many.
the chef. This is mine.
Oh, now you've gone ahead and spoiled it. Those are all contaminated now because Sharpies are not food safe.
They said to write on it. I'm just following instructions.
I am saying Sharpies are not food safe.
Michael, tell
I'll eat them
Philippe
all.
that. Tell Philippe that.
Mike, I'll eat them all.
Michael, take ours.
Let's check yours out. Where is yours?
Ours is all personalized on top. You guys put all our initials and everything on ours.
Oh, but that's far too much dough. It will be doughy and you will not. I'm sorry, you're not gonna pass. Sorry to say.
That's right, guys. Let's go.
Chop chop.
I don't know, Bob. Those are looking a little dirty.
Hey. No, it's a special.
I think a little house cleaning is in order.
Hold on. Well, because we had to have a little redo a couple of times.
Okay, I got you.
What the hell is this? We sign them now?
That's okay.
People put the autograph on.
Go ahead, say something. Comment. Come on, you're allowed to comment. All right, let's have some comments.
What comments? Oh, this is fun. We should do this at the app stop for all the people back home who didn't come and join us.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yes.
But I don't think so.
We're gonna pass. We're gonna have our certificate
So,
today.
do you have comments?
No comments.
No comments? Did you have fun cooking?
I have fun, yes.
There you go. As long as you had fun cooking.
Yes.
And the lovely chocolate dip Mari. Oh, I'm sorry. We had that conversation offline. By the way, you're marbled chocolate dip, not just chocolate dip. Thank you very much.
Menage à FFF. We should have had that as our name.
Did you see Artie?
You stole it.
Oh, you know.
You stole our name.
You just,
okay?
you know. But who's the winner?
Thank you for
Who's
the winner, Caroline. Who's the winner? You're the winner? No, you're not the winner. I beg to differ. He's not.
We need to look. We need to look.
Actually, I do hot sauce just out of habit. Sorry.
Opens up a little. Looks pretty good. Which one? The ones with the initials? That's too much crust. Too much crust. Too much crust. Too much crust. No, that's a fail.
No,
Sorry.
it's open.
Wait. Is this team number one?
No.
I got it. Oh,
That
Miss
is Caroline.
Who made this?
Yeah, that's team number. That's amazing right there.
Here, that's Carlina's right here. No. Oh, yeah,
Putting hot pans down on the countertops is that
Nice.
Thank you, Marty.
Very well done. Each one should look like this.
Everyone should look like that one. So.
That's the model. That's the model one.
Hey, don't let him take that one because we want everyone to look
Alright,
at
hold
what
on.
it look like. Leave that
That's
one
the
up
model.
in the
The
front.
rest of them I want to do it.
Carlos has ours.
Okay, and the what is the critique?
I'm busy.
Well, let's watch.
I'm busy eating it.
That's what I'm waiting for. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh, there's more sticking
And
together.
the verdict is?
I know. I saw you get up and like,
Wow. Ellen,
Yes.
did you have a good time?
Oh, yes.
And how was your main dish?
My main dish is very, very good.
Where is it? Did you eat it already?
I did.
That's kind of fast.
Because I don't eat mushrooms.
Oh.
And
No.
my beef should be
Well, so then you
done.
should have spoken up when there was dietary requirements asked.
There's a couple more inside the oven.
What was that?
I like to have a little sea salt.
Oh, so are you saying that the red team, I mean the maroon team, kind of didn't
I ain't
really
saying
do
shit
it
about
on
the
the
maroon team.
seasoning side? I'm just checking.
No, I'm saying maroon team
This is
kicked
half
off.
y'all, not the
What I'm saying is that
Here's
according to Bob, it was pretty damn delicious because that shit is gone.
We didn't
Here's what I'm
we
saying
didn't
on
like
behalf
it.
of maroon team. F y'all.
Oh, well,
Half of y'all were all over this.
all right. You know, bring it. That's all I gotta say.
It's been brought.
You agree, Roy?
Roy doesn't know what to do with himself right now. Roy's up in Oregon.
Josie? What do you mean, ha 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 ha? Okay, go So, critique. How is it?
It's good. Came out really nice.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
You guys did a good job. What part did you do?
Nothing, I'm just directing and eating. Just directing and eating.
And there goes the wine steward.
Chocolate.
So how are we feeling about dinner?
Delicious. It is actually, yeah.
Works for you?
Considering
Very
we made
nice,
it,
nice.
it's pretty good, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, here.
And the verdict? Mr. Les? What was the verdict?
It's pretty darn epic.
This table must be the winners because they're really quiet and they're just eating.
We are the winners, too.
That's right. I say go green. I say go green.
That would be us.
Is that
I haven't. That's because
done?
So
Nina?
I'm
amazing.
gonna do my best.
We can throw it back in there
There
if you
won't be a
want.
drop on my plate.
Okay, this is a cow murderer. But that's okay. You know, to each their own. To each their own. Yes, everybody must be. Let's video the tape of a ruined. No. They're supposed to dance. They're supposed to be like a